Well, I've been a fan of Boston Celtics for, my whole life pretty much.
My first Celtics game was back when I was like 7.
The Boston Celtics became legendary.
Balake. Where is Balake at? There's no Balake here today. Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Blake?
What? Do you want to go to war, Balake?
No.
Because we could go to war.
No.
I'm for real. I'm for real.
What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Jesse Almeida here on YouTube and on Beantown Takes, and today we are reacting to CrispyFlakes. Shout out to CrispyFlakes. He is one of the bigger NBA YouTubers out there, and he's dissecting the Celtics' recent move, Blake Griffin signing with the Boston Celtics. I love this move, honestly. Blake Griffin fits the Celtics perfectly because he is a stretch big. The Celtics needed a backup big, and Blake Griffin fills that void, and he's good all around defensively. He's been shooting the ball a lot better. He's going to help the bench very much in the front court end, and honestly, Blake Griffin, I mean, he would have fit with the Celtics even if Danilo Gallinari didn't go down because, again, you needed a backup big. Blake Griffin fills that void. He's a good all-around backup big. So for Blake Griffin to be on the bench, he helps the Celtics out drastically. He helps them out drastically with that hole that was on the bench. So now when even Robert Williams comes back, your starting five will be Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, and Robert Williams. And then your bench will be Derek White as your point guard, Malcolm Brogdon as your shooting guard, but obviously he's your sixth man. Brogdon as shooting guard. You'll have Grant Williams at the 3, and then Blake Griffin as your 4. I've been seeing Luke Cornett playing with the starters a little bit in training camp already. That's very interesting because he might be your backup big once Robert Williams comes back. So it could be Blake and Cornett running the front court there. I don't know, but I have liked what I've seen from Cornett so far in terms of like what I've seen in terms of training camp. He's looked pretty good, so okay, I guess, for backup big, okay, I guess. And then you can have Blake kind of mentor, like, the younger core in the bench with Pritchard, Grant Williams, even Derek White, and some veteran leadership, something that Celtics needed for sure. But let's get Crispy's side of how he thinks of this move. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoy these videos. Subscribe now if you guys are new. You guys know what to do. Go check out our website. Links in the description down below. If you guys want to help donate to Go to Games, my Venmo account's in the description. Anything else, appreciate all of the love and support. Want to say again, thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. We hit that the other night live on stream. I appreciate all the love and support. We are halfway to 1K. That is the next milestone. 1,000 subscribers. Let's get there as soon as possible. Maybe by the end of the year, hopefully. I do got some games coming up for you guys. Maybe the Bruins opener, maybe a Patriots game, the Celtics opener, without a doubt for sure. We've got an article on the Celtics coming out soon on their whole entire offseason. Same with the Bruins. Then we got a season overview of the Red Sox coming soon. And without further ado, let's hop straight into this video.
Yo, what's going on, guys? CrispyFlakes here. So it's just been announced that Blake Griffin is signing a 1-year contract with the Boston Celtics. Now, a few years ago, this is absolutely insane, crazy news. But realistically, it seems just like yesterday that he was like putting up his best season ever on the Detroit Pistons. Ended up eventually getting bought out, as we all know. I'm over all that, by the way. And signing with the Brooklyn Nets. And realistically speaking, he was just not good on the Nets. He just wasn't. Now,
I don't think he was a fit for them.
I also don't like how the Nets really utilized him. I felt like
they
ran him at the center position a lot. And yeah, a big part of that was that Blake Griffin on the Pistons kind of showed that he was more of a ball handler now and was able to orchestrate the offense and shoot threes. And he was a garbage three-point shooter on the Brooklyn Nets. So I'm hoping that for the Celtics case, you know, he goes to the team. And just in a new system, new environment, maybe he can kind of tap into some of that old Blake Griffin. He's 33 now, obviously extremely injury-prone, and the injuries have kind of caught up to him with his career and everything. But I like the signing. Like, you know, they just...
Fashion is getting a makeover.
I think it's a great fit for them.
Make your own on YouTube Shorts.
I think it's a great fit.
At Vistaprint, we can get your brand into your customers' hands, or their heads, or their backs.
All right, let's go.
Lost Robert Williams for a few months with he was recovering from knee surgery. Gallinari's out for this season now, and I mean at that point, it seems like the Celtics have been hit with so much just like bad luck scenarios where you have to kind of do some of these Band-Aid type of fixes. Low risk, high reward. Maybe he returns to somewhat of the Blake Griffin we kind of all known. And I'm really hoping they use him more in like a Gallinari type of role, as opposed to having him bang with the centers on the inside. Like, have him stay to the perimeter. And, if he's not making his threes, at that point, it's on him. But I think that's how they really need to play him. And obviously, too, being 6'9", he can play the center position at times. But I think you kind of want to stick more to Al Horford doing that. And if I'm being honest, I still wouldn't mind them, going for like an Hassan Whiteside or somebody like that, Dwight Howard. But
you could still get Whiteside. If Whiteside wants to vet minimum or whatever, I think you could still do that.
Like, could have just taken Gallinari's minutes anyway. Would have been completely fine there. Blake Griffin seems like now at this point a like Walmart, great value Walmart version of Grant Williams. So I don't know what y'all think about that. Maybe that's insulting to say, but I'm just kind of trying to call it like it is. So let's go ahead, hop over to NBA 2K23, just because I want to
okay.
Put up, in a 1-year type of simulation scenario. So the lineup as I have it, I have Brogdon.
That's not going to be the lineup. That is not going to be the lineup. The lineup is going to be Smart, Brown, Tatum, Grant Williams, Al Horford to begin the year. That's going to be the lineup. I'm telling you right now, that's what the lineup is going to be. I understand why you would put Brogdon in there right now, but that's not going to be what it is. I'm telling you right now. Because you have to split up the talent between the starting and the bench. If you put Brogdon in the starting lineup, then you're gonna screw up the whole entire system. I don't think that works.
Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. Bench unit, we do have Derek White. We got 24 minutes a game to Blake Griffin, Grant Williams on the team, and Peyton Pritchard for a 9-man rotation. And eventually, Rob Williams will be back from injury. And I'm thinking, you look at Blake and Grant and kind of like who's playing better. You make some choices there. But I don't know, man. I'm curious how Blake at least plays until Robert Williams is back from injury. He's got to be able to shoot, though, man.
I think you play Griffin at the center position. I really do. I think you play Blake at the center position.
Really solid passer, so if he can really play into that. But this is where he kills you, man. The 26% from 3, only played 17 minutes a game, though. And
they didn't use him that much.
Wasn't that good. Season before, this season was kind of weird because he started with the Pistons and everything. It wasn't completely healthy. Went to the Brooklyn Nets.
If you can get 2019-2020 Blake Griffin, then that'll be alright. Then I think you're looking good. Then I think you're looking solid. But yeah, you need 2019-2020 Blake Griffin. And a little bit better shooting from the field. I mean, I don't want to see 35% from the field, 24 from 3. I want to see 15.5 with this kind of shooting. That's what I would like to see. But yeah, if you can get that Blake Griffin, if you can get this Blake Griffin right here, right? With this kind of shooting, then that's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub.
That's in a more limited role. So yeah, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. But I go back to this 2018-2019 season, which was not too long ago, dropped 25.
You're not going to get that Blake Griffin.
19 and 20 season, he was fine. I mean, not great, definitely not as good as his All-Star season, but yeah, he had a very quick fall off here, man. So 6'9" player, 250 pounds, dated a Kardashian. So I mean, kind of give me maybe some Chris Humphrey vibes or something from 2013. Kind of thing.
Oh, he did? Oh, that's funny. I gotta message my mom afterward. I thought he didn't date a Kardashian. Let me
fall off here, man.
Let me see.
6'9" player, 250 pounds, dated a Kardashian. So,
okay, I'm texting her right now.
Maybe some Chris Humphrey vibes or something.
She was right. I think about that. I was wrong. I did not know he dated a Kardashian.
To the point of the NBA season where Robert Williams is back from injury. And see if Blake Griffin was kind of able to hold things down, at least put up some decent numbers. Okay, so we are a few weeks into the NBA season, and Robert Williams is already back from injury, so I'm cool with that. Let's go ahead and get this rotation looking good for us. And real quick here, just kind of see what Blake Griffin was like so far up to this point. Record-wise 4-5, so not a great start, but at the same time, you know, when you lose a defensive anchor, like
I did not know that.
You're going to struggle a little bit more. It's just going to mess with Kevin.
Wow, Mom, shout out to you. Damn, I didn't know that.
After 9 games,
That ain't good.
8.6 rebounds, 2 assists.
Hope he's over it.
Not bad numbers. Once again, though, the field goal percentage.
You sent me a laughing emoji.
Not really finishing around the basket, but his 3-point shot, you know, he's shooting 4 attempts and shooting 40%. If he's doing that,
I did not know that.
Exactly
I totally forgot about that.
Overall for this team. So let's get the rotation looking better now and just kind of seeing a more complete team. So at this point, we're going to go with, Robert Williams. We'll start him at center. I think Jason Tatum goes back. I mean, you really just kind of bump everything down and stagnate it this way. Let's go ahead and get Marcus Smart at point guard. Jaylen Brown chilling up in here. And then you got Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon, who's supposed to be the 6th man, although I think he starts the season doing that. And, yeah, I'm kind of cool if this is like a 9-man rotation. I'll actually give a few more minutes to Blake Griffin. Why not, man? 23 minutes a game for him.
I could see this. I could see this without a doubt. This is what it is. This is what your lineup's going to be right here.
Get him at 30, and you know what? Blake Griffin, there you go. You can be the 7th man off the bench. You have earned it, shooting 40% from 3. Okay, so completely healthy now.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's simulating. Okay.
See, despite all just this unfortunate circumstances, the Celtics team can at least get back to the playoffs. I mean, they should be able to do that, but hey, we win the finals. Okay, end of the regular season, a record of 62-19. So, I mean, there's...
Woo! Damn. Damn. I mean, hey, they have the chance to do that. I mean, yeah.
About having your proper chemistry and rotation down, which obviously the Celtics will not be able to start the season that way. So once they got things going, like, yeah, absolutely a fantastic team, as we already all know. Similarly, through day, finished a W on the season. Luka MVP, Chet as Rookie of the Year. Well, it's a little awkward.
That's a little awkward, yeah.
Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. Trey Jones, Most Improved.
I didn't think he was going to do a simulation, guys. I like this. I like this. Okay, that's a little awkward, too.
Celtics? It's awkward. No, wait. We've got Jason Tatum. My bad. I was going to say it's about to get awkward a third time, man. But okay, I'm probably not even in the way. Perfect. Okay. Let's go to the player stats on the season, see how everybody...
Okay, Pacers in the playoffs, that's a no-go, but...
Ticket free. I wonder what my 11th will be.
I mean, I kind of agree with what Crispy's saying. I would like them to get Hassan Whiteside. David mentioned that too. I would like Whiteside. Whiteside, let's say 15 minutes a game, would be solid.
Performed for the squad. Mainly looking at Blake Griffin. So Blake Griffin,
because you obviously want to play some small ball while you're at it. 15 minutes for Whiteside.
In shot,
when
down to 31% from 3, but
a team is going absolutely tall would be lethal.
It's not great, but you know you can't really ask much more from a 34-year-old Blake Griffin on a minimum contract. Like, I think he fit his role completely fine. Robert Williams, on the other hand, like, he had 2 blocks per game and almost a steal, but his scoring number is definitely way down since coming back from that surgery. But didn't really need to score all too much anyway. Okay. Now let's see, though, if we win the championship, because that is the important aspect. But real quick here, let me know in the comment section below. Like, do you think there's a different player the Celtics should have went for, or are you cool with Blake Griffin on the team?
I'm cool with Blake.
Here's what you guys think.
I'm cool with Blake.
Is going to be, if it's going to be optimal or not. Brooklyn Nets in the first round.
I mean, Melo's obviously a better shooter, but I'm cool with Blake.
Blake Griffin. Simulate round. Let's get it. Come on. Hey, we actually did sweep him. Okay. Damn, man. We got 39 for Jaylen Brown, 23 for Jason Tatum. We got Blake Griffin dropping 15, 5, 3, and 3 on his former team. And he wasn't doing that in Brooklyn. Next up, Miami Heat. Simulate round here. And 4 games to 2. We are in the Eastern Conference Finals behind a 50-piece from Jason Tatum. 12, 7, and 3 for Blake Griffin. Really just sticking to that 3-point line, 4 for 9 shooting. Next up, we got the Bulls. Simulate round here. And got them 4 games to 1. Cat is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Jason Tatum for the East. And we got the T-Wolves in the NBA Finals. So
hey, man, I could see the T-Wolves doing some damage.
Here, but you like the
I could see the T-Wolves doing some damage.
Kind of negates that.
Marcus Smart.
Let's see, man. Let's see if we can beat the Timberwolves. Simulate rounds. And just like that, 7-game series, man. Jason Tatum, your Finals MVP. So, you know, let's call it like it is. Like, Blake Griffin's not going to be the savior of the Boston Celtics.
No.
They're already an extremely talented team.
Right.
As long as, you know, the coaching situation can get locked down and Coach Joe can, you know, get this team working together. They can maybe get through some of the early injury issues with guys like, you know, Robert Williams. But overall, like, hey, they won the chip in this video. That's all we got. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.
I like the fact that he did a little simulation.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
God damn,
Crispy
my
Flakes
bad.
here.
I didn't mean to do that. I like how he did that. I like how he did like a little simulation after the move. I didn't think he would do that. I kind of like that. Good signing. We'll talk a little bit more about it on our next podcast. We are recording that soon. We got Blake Griffin to talk about. We got Ime Udoka to talk about. We got, what else we got to talk about? We got to talk about the Bruins a little bit. We have to talk about the Patriots, obviously. And I don't even know if we'll talk Red Sox yet. Yeah, we'll talk about like what they're going to do in the future or whatever. So, big podcast coming soon on all 4 teams. I think all 4 teams are going to be in this next podcast. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed these videos. Subscribe now if you guys are new. You guys know what to do. Go check out my website. Links in the description down below. If you guys want to help, donate to Go to Games. My Venmo account's in the description. Anything else, appreciate all love, support. It's been Jesse. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.